Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on day 23 of Business English Basics and Beyond course. It gives me immense pleasure to meet all of you once again. Uh, Today is possibly going to be the last type of email that we are going to discuss. Uh, this is called the sandwich approach. I don't expect you to become an expert at this very soon because this demands a little bit of repeated practice so that and exposure to language as well and some level of uh, tactics. So I am going to show you some examples. This is going to help you to get an idea of how to follow the sandwich method. This could look a little bit similar to our replying to a complaint type of an email. It's slightly similar to that, but uh, you would see a difference in that because here it need not be necessarily a complaint. Sometimes you might already know that you are going to share an information that's not going to make your customer or client happy. For example, you're not able to complete a particular task on time, or uh, something is not ready for release on time, or some report was not able to be sent on time, some product was not able to be sent on time, whatever it is. Yeah, so something that you already know that could possibly disappoint the customer or might not be meeting the expectations of the customer, then you can follow the sandwich approach for writing the emails. Here we go. This is an example, and mostly your sandwich approach emails can start with updates on. So to keep the subject neutral, uh, people would generally say update on. And one of the companies sent this email, I guess, to a candidate who appeared for interviews. The candidate appeared for 7 or 8 rounds of interviews, and then uh, the person got this email because the person was not qualified to go to the next level. And this is how the company puts the message. Dear so and so, thank you for showing interest in our organization. By the way, if you have the confusion, should I use hi or dear? We have been so far using hi for the salutations. If your confusion is that, um, what I have observed so far is that I we use dear for the UK customers. We use hi for the US, and also you can use hi for most of the other places as well. If you're writing to Indian customers, then hi is good. There is also okay, but sometimes it could be taken in a wrong sense in certain cultures. Unfortunately, while it's perfectly an appropriate word even for an official context. So if you're writing to government officials, you have to say respected sir or madam, but in all the other areas, it is just hi so and so or dear so and so. You can just write the first name of the person, and sometimes you can just say hi team, so that you can address it to the team. And yes, let's come back to the email. Here we have said, thank you for showing interest in our organization. Uh, I We have grown to this level because of people like you who have showed keen, who have who have actually it should be who have shown keen interest in us. So yeah, shown keen interest in us, and then so this line is called the sugar coating. Yeah, some nice things they are saying, and then they are giving the message, which is a bitter news. They are saying that we would like to let you know that we will give you 6 months to enhance your skills, which means not only that you're not selected now, but do not apply for next 6 months also. Yeah. So we would like to let you know that we will give you 6 months to enhance your skills. And then again, another layer of sugarcoating, they're saying we really appreciate the time and effort you spent on applying for this job. We wish you a bright future. Right? So this is one example of sandwich approach. Now I would like you to try to write an email to a customer to let you know that you are going to take 2 hours more to resolve the issues that they are currently facing. Try to avoid usage like your issue. You cannot say your issue to when you write to a customer or a client because it's not their issue. It is the issue with a product or a system or a service that we are providing. So you cannot say your issue. You would only use the term the issue. And try to avoid words like problem. You could use the word the issue because that sounds a little bit more neutral. So try to write the email. I'll show you the structure also. I hope you made a note of what the scenario is. And here is an here it gives you a fair idea about the structure. So sugar coating layer, the message, and then again sugar coating. So if you had any trouble writing the email, then use this structure and try to write your email. Pause the video, write your email. You are going to take 2 hours more than expected to resolve a particular issue, and that is what you are going to communicate through an email to a customer or a client. Write an email for that. Pause the video and write an email for that, and then we will go ahead. I hope you wrote the email, and now I shall show my sample, whatever I wrote. I would have written the email like this. Update on, I've taken a random issue, IYC network issue, and dear David, salutation. Yeah. So I'm saying we have been actively working on resolving this issue owing to certain challenges we are facing at the moment. It will take a maximum of another 2 hours to resolve the issue. That's the maximum time. We assure you that we will resolve this issue at the earliest possible. We will inform you as soon as the issue is resolved. Thank you very much for your patience. So, and it is a good idea if you also try to talk to them over the phone when the situation is really very critical. For extreme scenarios, emails are not a good idea. First, you have to talk to them over the phone, and then for the purpose of record, you can write the email. So that is ideal in case of extreme scenarios. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful to all of you. I will see you once again in the next video.